Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what part of the world you are watching us from. I hope everybody is doing okay. In case you are joining me for the very first time, my name is Vera Ogbomo, and I am originally from Nigeria. I am a mom of six beautiful children, and I'm a student, and as well as a proud digital business owner. So every now and then, I come up here, with my different, business partners, to talk about their journey in this business, and as well as sometimes to educate people out there about, the opportunity that we have in digital business. And today, I have with me Sister Irene. Sister Irene is originally from Nigeria and also he lives here in Ireland. So I'm going to introduce her here to you. And Sister Irene, good morning and welcome to this platform today. How are you doing, sis?
I'm good. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Afternoon, evening, whatever part of the world you are in. Saying hello from this part of the world. It's good to be here, and it's good to have you all with us.
Thank you so much, sis. Before you go ahead to introduce yourself in details, to people,
Mhm.
I will quickly just share the reason we actually come up here and who we are. Okay, we are proud digital business owners. We are people who actually want more for ourselves. We are people who actually want um, to take an opportunity, to better our future. And then when we actually, personally, when I found this digital business, I didn't actually take it seriously because at the time I had my job. And I thought to myself that, oh God, my job is my heaven and earth. So I put all my energy and everything, into it until I um, had, some health, challenges that actually, nudged me down to, to reality. So it was then I started thinking that, no, I think I need something that can actually um, work for me, even when I'm not able to do it, or to, to physically go to work or to earn, somewhere else. So this business came as a blessing to me, and even though I took time to, to take action, but I believe that the time I took the action was the time that God actually ordained, for it to be. And today, looking back, is one of the best things that I did, for myself and my family. So today I'm going to be, sharing, of course, Sister Irene's, story with each and every one of us. So, Sister Irene, do you mind, telling us a bit about yourself, please?
Of course. My name is Irene Ajay. I'm married. I have two young adult children. They are both in college. I work. I have a 9 to 5. I'm also a travel advisor, and also gotten into the digital business. I'm a proud digital business owner too. And yeah, and I live here in Ireland with my family.
Wow, that is really, really interesting, sis. You see, this is just to tell us that this business is actually, it can be run by anyone, depending on your situation. It doesn't matter what your situation is. It doesn't matter what your experience is. But if you are just somebody who wants, to have that extra income, and you want to earn it legitimately, and you want to earn it passively without having to put in all the efforts that probably, or even the time that you probably don't have. So this is a chance, for you to see that people like you and me, can actually, try this thing and see if it is for them. So,
Yeah.
sis, I would like you to share this experience, okay? Your own experience when you first, got into this community. No, before that, what were the why this particular business? Because I know you said you have your 9 to 5. You also have you are a
My-
travel agent,
yeah.
advisor, but
Mm.
at the same time you decided to do this. So why did you choose this? Because we know there are many out there.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, why not this business? It's a well structured. I did a lot of research actually because really there's nothing like having a plan B. The smartest people are the people that have a plan B, and it's a well structured business. Amazing training sites developed to help business owners. The mentorship program is amazing, and it's when you are looking for, because at a certain stage in life, you have to start looking for what will give you that time freedom and financial freedom. I won't be in my 9 to 5 forever. I would like I was looking for a business that will give me that time to do what I love to do, and also to have time to relax, because I'm into the travel business too. I love to travel a lot. I can carry my business wherever I want to go. So when I saw this business, I looked at the structure, and it really worked well with my where I am in life at the moment. And so far so good, really. So far so good.
Great. That is actually interesting, to know. Just again, to really, emphasize on that, like you can actually have other side hustles. Okay, you can have other streams of income, but
Yeah.
why not another one that you can actually just, especially given this kind of structure it has, that you can actually just run or you live to run on the side while you go about doing whatever you want to do.
Mm.
Like as you said that yeah, you love to travel a lot. You travel a lot due to your your business, your
Mhm.
personal business, and as well as your passion. Okay,
Mhm.
so even though you do that, you can actually just bring the business with you, and that
Yes.
is having
Yes.
your phone, your
Laptop,
tablets, or
whatever.
whatever you have, things that you can actually bring with your mobile, devices that you can bring with you anywhere,
So
as
long as
long as you have
it's
internet, connection, so you are good to go.
yes.
And the good thing about this thing is that you don't have to spend hours on it per day. For me, even though I still say it is my full-time job, I don't spend more than 2 hours, except sometimes 3 hours, per day. Even though I still call that's my full-time, guys. And if I can actually invest that time in my business every day, what I earn is even more than what I used to earn as when I used to work 9 to 5. But yeah, but the good thing is being able to to have this business, and as well as think of the future, because I know you mentioned that, sis.
Mm.
It's not just about our now, it's about the future. And
Mm.
this is one of the things that I wasn't expecting to have in this business, but I tell you, this is one of the things that actually wowed me, when I got it, to know that
Mm.
I was only looking for that 500 or 1,000 extra every month.
Yep.
But then to now know that while I am, working towards having that, of course, I've actually, gotten more than that. What I envisage, to have in a business.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, the future that used to bother me, where I used to think of, oh, my kids, we need to grow up, they'll have to go to school. You have to think of the college fees, the accommodation and all of those. And
Mm-hmm.
you really want to make, life a little bit more comfortable for them.
Sure.
To know that this business is planned in such a way that we have all those things in place,
Mm-hmm.
because we have what we call a career path, payment plan, which is which I termed, recently as my own retirement plan. Where I can actually have, if there's a part I will hit in the business, and of course this can be achieved in less than a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, or even 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it is nothing compared to the 22 years more that I need to hit before I can actually get my retirement on my 9 to 5 job,
Mm.
right? So
Mm.
to know that this thing is actually there for me, it is a very, very big a feature to have in any business model.
Yeah.
So
And
can you tell me, sis?
yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
on, go
ahead.
on.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to say that this business, I term it as it's like my fallback option. It's
Yeah.
my safety net away from my original plan. So if the
Yes.
original plan doesn't work, I have a fallback option to get to. And
Yeah.
that is what this business means to me. And that is what it is to me.
And to quickly ask you this, is it in any way impacting and maybe taking out extra time from your main plan?
No, it's not, because you know you have when you have good time management, like you
Mhm.
mentioned, you don't spend more than 2 hours a day. It's not a business that takes your whole day. It's a business that you just need to put in, have a time management. You say, okay, every day I just put in maybe from a certain time to a certain time, and you get what you
Mhm.
need to get done, and that's it for the day. It doesn't take the whole of your time. You still have time to do other things that you do, and that's why it's working really well for me at the moment.
Yeah. Very good. And that brings me, to the next question. Say, so can you share your experience on first coming into this business community, with more emphasis on the community?
Yes. Well, like everything that is new, there's a lot of pullback, a lot of fear, a lot of worries. Is it gonna work? Am I taking the right decision? Am I doing the right thing at this time? But funny enough, when I got into this business, and I must at this juncture commend you, Sis Vera, as my mentor. The mentorship was just amazing, and the community, being in the community, interacting with other um, individuals who are already in the business. It kind of, when I heard their stories, it alleviated my fears. Of course, the fears will be there, but because of the structure that is already down in the business for people that are coming in, it's not easy. I can't say it's easy. It's some work at the beginning, but you get through to it because everything is laid out for you and made easy to understand. And there are always people in the community who you can always go to with your questions. No matter how silly you think the questions are, there's always someone there to answer you and to help you get to the next stage, really. So it's been an amazing journey. So far so good. Everybody has been very helpful and all that. The training sites are amazing. So much to learn. Just, it makes life quite easy. That's why you don't spend the whole day trying to do this business, because the training sites is there, and it gives a lot of insight into the business.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sis, for actually for sharing that. You see, with more emphasis on the community, because we are a global business, as we
Mm,
all know, not all digital businesses are global.
mm,
Like I used to have a particular digital business that I can, even though if I cannot trade in the US, for example, because I live here in Ireland,
mhm,
right?
mhm,
And because one of the things is that when I have my affiliate link and I try to trade over there, it bounces back
mm.
because it is not in my region. My but the good thing about this our own business is that it is global. That means I can trade anywhere at all, any part of the world. And then if you happen to be someone and you are watching us right now, and then you want to come to us, maybe you might be hesitating. You say, okay, maybe because they are in Ireland, I'm in Australia. So you don't have to worry about that, because when you come in, of course, if we are not bragging to say, okay, yes, you're going to have the best mentorship, but the thing is, even if it comes to that, that okay, the time is a problem, you definitely have somebody, in the community who is on the
On the
same time
same
zone
time
as you
zone.
are, and who will
Mhm.
be so willing, to support you. And this is one big thing, in this community that I cannot, overemphasize enough. And I feel so blessed to be in a business like this that I don't, there's never a time I feel alone. There's never a time anybody feels, alone, because you always have somebody who will come to your rescue should time time difference be a problem between you and your mentor or your coach. Somebody is always out there, to help you. And coming on to the part where you did mention about you know having not just the community, but at the same time being able to learn at your own pace. I remember when I had, of course, this other business as well, because it was on subscription. Okay, the training site is on subscription. All right, it's 28 days, subscription. So you have to pay a 99 US dollars every month, every 28 days.
Mhm.
And if I don't pay that, the training site is locked. Okay. And so when it is locked, I have to wait again, maybe until I resubscribe. Okay. But our own is not like that. The training site, as long as you are in the business, as soon as you are plugged in, the training site is open for you forever. And the good thing about that training site is that it is updated for us every single time. Anytime there is changes, it is updated. So you don't have to be tech savvy to be in this business. You don't have to go and start looking at, oh, there is another model that actually came up, or something else came up. You want to go and buy that training program. You don't have to do that, because in this, everything is done for you for free. All you have to do is to go there and and learn it for yourself. But the good thing about it is that I remember my when I was new in the business, I used to have a lazy way, to do that, because sometimes when I look at a training site, it's so overwhelming because it's too big. It
Mhm.
looks too overwhelming. So because of that, I would just get into my onto my mentor. I ask my question. She was so, okay, did you not go to the tab? So and so. I said, yes, sis, I did, but can you just quickly tell me what is there? So she would tell me. So I was using the lazy way to get on board. But the truth is that I was still able, to establish my business, even though I did not really sit down to finish my training. You know, I was able to really go through the training when I first had my first mentee, because this time I am now a mentor. I have to, put some knowledge, into share some knowledge with my mentee. So I had to then sit down as
Mhm.
a proper student, you know,
Mhm.
to relearn my business. But I
Mhm.
tell you, it was the best thing for me. And when I actually sat down, even though initially I was looking at it from the beginning, that, oh my God, it's so overwhelming because there are so many tabs. But the truth is that those tabs could just be 2, 3, 4 minutes, and that is it.
Mhm.
So you can actually sit down
Mhm.
and do your training
Mhm.
at your own convenience.
Mhm.
That's one
Mhm.
thing about this business. It
Mhm.
works around your schedule. You don't
Mhm.
have to be under any duress or under pressure
Yeah.
to do your training because it is going to last, because the training is going to be closed, because it is going
Yeah.
to expire, because your subscription is going to be finished. No, just take your time and do it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I love about this as well. Thank you so much, sis, for sharing that.
Yeah.
So to take us to the next question. So how has this helped you in starting off your business? Even though I know you mentioned this earlier on, but I would like you to share a little bit of personal experience with those who are watching us right now.
Yeah, well, it has really helped me a lot because, like you said, usually you want to when you get into training sites and you see all the trainings that you're supposed to do, you get a bit overwhelmed. But like you said, it's I will always say it's not been easy, but it's easy. So
Yeah.
it's just to have a mindset of I need to do this because the end, you are looking at the end justifies the means of what you are doing at the moment. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really helped me to kickstart my business. I was I was a bit slow at initially, but it's because of the way they have made things. This business makes things easy for us. It's really helped in helping me to put my time together and do what I have to do towards and learning more about the business as the day goes by.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, but it's a lot and it's interesting, and it's good to know that at the end of the day you get your results.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sis, for that. So there is just one thing that I keep telling people, and sometimes like I said, I cannot overemphasize this enough, because there are lots of us who are sitting out there. Because the reason I'm saying this is because I sat out there for a very long time. I took a very long time to really start my business. You are even saying you delayed, sis. To me, you are what will I say? You are a pro, from me,
Ah,
because you
if you
only
say so.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
But the truth is, the truth is, I don't feel too proud to say how long I sat on the fence for, because anytime I say that, I I find myself, not forgiving myself for those wasted time.
No, it wasn't
So
wasted.
there
You
was
are.
just no need for it. And
Yeah.
especially sometimes when I see, my fellow business partners who
Mm-hmm.
came in at the
At the
same
same
time
time.
as I
Yeah.
did,
Mm-hmm.
if I actually see the level they are at, then they're already
Mm-hmm.
retired. Most of them are
Mm-hmm.
retired already.
Mm-hmm.
They've already hit that,
Targets. Yeah.
residual income.
Mm.
And that is in my head, I'm like, if I had actually done it earlier, that would have been me. So by now, imagine in my 40s, already retired for good. Unlike right now, and of course, I'm still a student, hoping to go back to school,
Mm-hmm.
hoping to, to do something, hoping to qualify in that field, and hoping to work again. But even though I know that is my own sort of, delay tactics to slow down the pace at which I was actually going in life, which was not taking me anywhere. It was just like, going around the cycle,
Mhm.
again, and still having the same result.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you are in this business, you give yourself 5 years. And I know that 5 years is even, you are just kind of, trying to be fair, to yourself. Give yourself 5 years and you hit that residual income and more. And even when you get to that residual income and you have like two, three, four accounts that actually took you there, that means times those, imagine the residual income times those number of accounts that you have, man.
Mm.
I think the problem then will be,
The sky, the sky is the
what
second
to do with.
point.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So you see a lot of people in their 20s in the business, a lot of people 30s,
Yep.
40s, 50s, even
Yep.
60s,
Yep. Yep.
who had this, passion to be philanthropists, but they could not because of course, the situation. But right now, they are able to fulfill that dream,
Mm-hmm.
or that passion that they had, earlier on. You see a lot of people helping, their communities, giving back to their communities, helping the less privileged, um, easily. Unlike before, when you have to really scratch and scratch to give out, But right now, you don't have something fixed because they are now retired at that their age.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not just limited to a particular race. It is just open for everybody because we all have the same training. We all have the same access to exact thing
Yeah.
that individual use. The
Yeah.
only difference between myself and Miss A, who is now retired, is that she saw this
She
business and she
jumped
ran with
immediately.
it.
Yeah, she
But
ran
I
with
saw it and I decided to put my two hands under my bottom and sit on it for that long. So
it.
for you to say, okay, you are even slow. If I maybe behind the screen, I'll mention my months for you, and you will say, okay, I think I understand better now. So yes, you did very well. To be very honest, I'm very very proud, of you, and I know that anybody that comes, to become your mentor, your mentee, is going to benefit a lot because you have actually you've prepared yourself, you've acquired some knowledge for yourself, and you'll be able to pass this, down to your business partners.
Yeah.
So anything else is you would like to share?
Well, the only I would like to just anyone listening to us right now, and you haven't yet keyed into this business. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. It's just jump on the train. Let's all make history together. Build your networks, and it's time to start working smart and not hard anymore. And
Mhm.
let's just get on the cash train and do what we have to do. And I would definitely recommend this business to anybody at all, 100%. And just fly with it. It might seem overwhelming at the beginning, but the end justifies the means, really. And nobody will have any regrets running. I know how long I weighed in my heart. Should I not? Should I not? And well, today I have no regrets, really. No regrets at all. No regrets.
Thank you so much, for that. And a little bit, I will just, add, for people who are actually on the other side of the screen, and then you're looking at us, or you're going to see us later on, maybe on your news feed. I will just leave this message with you. If you think that you are busy, you're too busy to do this thing. One, this business is, works on automation, so you don't have to think about that. And
Mhm,
besides, you have your mentors who will help you, take off that, um, I don't want to say difficult
mm,
start, with you. And then another thing is, if you're thinking that, okay, maybe I'm too young to do this, and I think once you are 18, that is officially an adult, you can actually do this business. And
mhm,
then it doesn't have any age limit. We have people who have already retired many years before they joined this business, and they are doing it successfully. And
mhm,
the most another one that actually swept me off my feet the other day was, when I saw some of my colleagues here in this business who opened this business for their parents back home in Africa. And then I saw the father, reaching that milestone, that apex milestone that we are just looking at. I said to myself, nobody would have told this man, because he just only joined the business 3 years ago. Nobody would have told this man, if they told him 3, 4 years ago, they say, okay, you are going to be having a retirement, a business, for
mhm,
yourself in the
mhm,
next three. He won't believe it. and not to talk of him earning this in foreign currency while
Mhm.
living in Africa.
Yeah.
So it is actually a very big thing, for people. It is a big change. And if you are out there and you are thinking, oh God, I don't know, I'm not tech savvy, don't worry, bring yourself just the way you are. As far as you are coachable, as far
Mhm.
as you have the desire for change,
Yep.
yes, you're just coming, yes, you are good to go. And
Mm.
as long as you also have your browsing gadgets and you have your internet connection, you are also good to go. It doesn't matter what part of the world you live in. Our business, is global. And if you're also worried, because we know we are affiliate business people, and you're worried that, oh God, I've not done marketing before, I don't have any business experience, do not worry. That is also taken care of. So in order to join us, okay, I'm going to put Sister Irene again. Said I'm going to solo you out here, okay, so that people can see your
Okay.
website. All right. So
Okay.
just go to this website here, www.jasha.com. Put in your name and your email address, and then Sister Irene we get back to you with all the information that you need to start as a beginner. Or if you are watching right now from her page, I would like you to just send her a message, and she will do the same, for you. She would, follow up with you, from there. Thank you so much for watching us.
Thank you
And
so
then
much.
by God's special grace, about this time next week, we will uh, we will come again, with a different, topic. And for now, we say thank you for watching us and remain blessed.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.